Hi everybody, this is Michelle from Rusty Pinecone. I am here to show you a video of all my recent junk journals that I've made, and I have 5 of them. I'm not sure how many I'll be able to fit in one video, but we'll try to fit in as much as I can. So, got these. This one. And that one. And this big old binder one. Alright, so let's start with this one. It has almost 300 pages. It is 9 by 7 3/4 inches big, and the spine is... Why didn't I measure it? It's about 2 and 3/4 ish. Alright, so this is a vintage plant book. I'll try not to put some shadows in here. A vintage plant book that my mom had. So, success with houseplants. So, thought I was gonna use it myself, but I wasn't using it, so I'm gonna sell it. So it's just a bunch of random papers, of course. It's a junk journal. And this, a lot of these pages are from the actual binder. So it's a whole bunch of information about plants, house plants, and yeah. I've been using a lot of these pages in other journals as well. Really love them. This one's going to be hard to go quick through. This is just some random art that I had made. Put that in there. There's a lot of pages. Got some cardstock, some pattern papers, some smaller pieces. Oops. So you have a large variety of papers and sizes. This is a piece of a map. Excuse me. Some tea-dyed paper, some more scrapbook paper, some more of that, the pages that come from this book. I've sewn some of them, so they're pockets. This is a very versatile, like a junk journal. I mean, you can take some pages out, you can take them out, use them as ephemera in other journals, or in this one, or put some of your favorite papers that you already have. It's up to you. I was going to use this as a kind of like a memory keeping scrapbook paper type, scrapbook book album, whatever, but just never got really into it. This is vellum paper. I'm more into art journaling, always have. I just keep going back to that, and I love making the junk journals. And I have an insert, like a junk journal insert in my traveler's notebook and in my Lord, what is the name of the awesome journal makers? Just a minute. I thought there... Oh, there it is. Chic Sparrow. God, I can't believe I forgot that. I have a small one like this. This one doesn't have a junk journal insert, but I have a larger one that has a couple of inserts like that. And I'll play around with that, and it's fun. Yeah. So more of those pages. Scrapbook paper. Scraps. These are from a calendar. Sorry, I keep coughing. I don't know why. From a calendar. Thought the paintings were gorgeous. Another pocket here for it from the with those pages. Some more. These are sort of. My daughter keeps coming at the door, knocking at my door, and saying hello. He's so cute. Some more calendar pages. Hello. Hello. Oh, don't mind me. Okay. This is a license plate. I guess this is what the license plates came in when way back in the hills, here in Canada. I'm not sure what year it is, but it was a long time ago. From an antique store. Got one, kept one of them for me and put one of them in there. Oh, and these flip open. I think I showed you in the beginning. But anyways, I mean, you can even like cut out these little flowers and use them as ephemera or whatever. There's tons of possibilities in here. Another calendar page of a beautiful painting. We got some more scrapbook paper. I think that's her thing now. Well, it has been for a while. Knocking at the door and saying, hello. She's adorable. My daughter, I mean. Some more scrapbook paper. Without plant book pages. Oh, and I have some new scrapbook paper that I got. It's value. Those value packs at Michael's. Can't remember the name of the type of. Anyways, it's flowery, which I love. Vintage flowery. So, I believe that will be in the near future of one of my journals. Aren't these pretty? God, I love them. Some more scrapbooky paper. See, so many sizes. Makes it interesting. I thought it'd be better to sell this one because it was just going to be sitting on my shelf and collecting dust and me feeling guilty about not using it. So I hope someone loves it and gives it a new home and uses it with how would you say that, with wild abandon. Without feeling restrained. Just create. Which is harder than it sounds sometimes. Some thicker drawing paper that I tea-dyed. Some more scrapbook paper. That calendar. See a pattern here? Yeah. Another pocket. Yeah. And that is it. I did not decorate the inside cover or the outside cover. I'll leave that one to whoever decides to get this. And plus, I like the cover. Flowers, so me like it. And let's see where I am. 10 minutes. Maybe we'll do the small one. So this is a vintage book that I bound with some binder rings. I thought I would try it out. So we got some, let's see, 64 pages, 7.5 by 5 inches, and it's just about a 1/2 inch spine. But these are 1 inch binder rings, so it still has room to grow. So we have some vintage wrapping paper, some book pages, vintage book pages. I think these are, yeah, dictionary, and some of that. We got some fabric here, fabric tip outs on some tea-dyed paper, some vintage wallpaper, just a little tag I made there, made a handkerchief pocket there, sewed it on with a Edith Holden papers, a envelope that I put a piece of ephemera here that I sewed onto some tea-dyed paper because it was really thin and fragile, so if you want to use it for a journaling tag or something. Little tuck spot. This is a vintage, I'm not sure, but it is vintage. I got it at a, yeah, like a flea market, but I thought it was a postcard, but it's not. But anyways, it's a beautiful flower image. We got some Butterick, whatchamacallit, patterns, clothes patterns, and it opens like so. So you have some journaling space here and everywhere. Some more vintage papers. A lot more vintage stuff in this one. This is it was like, what is advertising kind of cards or whatever. And this I just sewed it onto the Edith Holden pages that have just the writing on it, so I wanted to make use out of those. This is a pocket. I put a little piece of Tim Holtz cardstock in there. Sewed on a playing card, vintage playing card. Is it too far? Is it kind of far? I don't know if I can. Can I zoom in with this phone? Oh, look at that! I can. Okay, cool. A piece of ephemera, some more patterned paper, and vintage book pages, another vintage playing card, and a fabric pocket sewn onto an Edith Holden page. Sewed on some more papers on there. This one is another vintage advertisement card thing. I have to look up what these are, but another one of the plant pages that I took from the binder. There are tons of these pages, so I won't be running out anytime soon. There we go. There's some random little fabric pieces, scraps, and oh, a little Franken page, some music paper, little tip up, flip out thingy. There, and just some scraps of fabric there to decorate. And that is the last page, I think. Yep. And I made it into a pocket with a vintage, this one's a postcard. And it's like a double pocket here. So, and that is that with my sticky note. Alright, so those are these two, and I will see you in my next video with the other three that I'm not sure if I'll be able to fit in all one, but anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.